What's up everyone? Today we're going to be doing some more Mass Raven heading into Grandmaster. Currently we are 4948 MMR, almost 5k. Can we reach it in this episode? Let's find out. First game of the day against the 5-1 Terran. Alright. Barcode against barcode. Nice. Maybe it's my ghost only account. Who knows? Finally, you guys comment a lot that you would love to see my ghost only challenge run into my Raven only challenge or vice versa on the ladder. Because obviously I do have a decent amount of people copying me. Now, it is going to be pretty hard for people to be this high MMR with the challenge. Like, I'm not stuck here for the memes, guys. I'm actually having a little bit of a hard time climbing higher and higher with these challenges. Now, obviously, we're not that far into the challenge yet with the Ravens. I think this is episode 14. I used to never know how many episodes I had, but because I'm now giving away my replays to my Patreon and YouTube members, I actually named the replays and I remember which episode I'm on, so that's great. I think with the Ghost we're on like... I'm not quite sure, because I think it's been a day since I checked. I think with the Ghost we're on like episode 25 or so, but this is episode 14 for the Ravens, so we still have 10 more episodes to catch up to the Ghost MMR before we, you know, consider that we're not doing as good of a job. Now, TVT. I guess the hot topic of the last few episodes has been what I am supposed to do in the early game, and we have decided I'm going to make some more units. So this game I'm going to be making my Reaper and stuff. That's a very, very, very early SCV scout, by the way. And from a Terran, this makes absolutely no sense, I think. Like, if it was a protoss, I would be suspicious, you know? But a Terran is scouting that early is very unusual. Like, I've actually never seen that. At least not in probably like 100 TVTs I've played. So that's interesting. I think it literally entered my base as I was sending my own SCV scout out, which is a little bit crazy. Probably gonna block my expansion if I had to guess. What if he's doing like a CC first or something absolutely insane? Let's see.
What's going on?
Oh, he has nothing in the home. Guess I'm just gonna make this in my main. Alright, so he's actually cheesing. He has 6 SCVs on his freaking minerals. What is that? This is a really hardcore proxy Reaper, I guess. That is interesting. Why did he SCV scout then? That is so crazy. Now, I'm glad I am allowed to make units, else this would be a little bit of a sad game, probably. I'm gonna have to cover this ramp over here. And... oh, this is a really good start. There we go. A really good start. Maybe I can catch him. Oh, no way! The micro! That is... oh! No freaking way, guys. The micro, that was actually disgusting. Like, normally this kind of game, I do not enjoy having them in my challenges, because I want to show, like, what the freaking, you know, Raven Hellion stuff is about. But this micro is actually insane. I actually caught it with my 3 workers. Look at that. And I went back in at the perfect time and actually sniped it. I think I was just like, okay, screw this shit. This sucks. I'm out. Guys, beautiful warm-up game. I didn't get to make a single Hellion or a Raven, but this is the best way it could have happened. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, now we're playing as the 4-8 Terran. Okay, let's hope this is not as quick of a game as that one. Because that was, I mean, it was really funny. I think I also got 30 MMR from it, to be fair, but that is still not quite the game I want to show on my Mass Raven challenge. Now we are, I think it said we were 4976. I saw it in the loading screen. I didn't actually pay attention in the MMR screen. So that means if we get plus 24 from this game, we would reach 5k. And I always really enjoy breaking new borders and stuff, like reaching another 100 MMR. Going from 5-1 to 5-2 and stuff. I feel like those things always feel really good. So now, if we get lucky, like I think this guy was a little bit below me in MMR, so I'm not completely convinced we get plus 24 from this. I think if we win this, we'll probably be at a nice 4995. That is my prediction. Obviously, if we lose, we would be a lot lower than that. So the concentration needs to stay alive. Now, one thing I'm actually wondering about, guys, I'm going to ask you guys a question here. I think there's been a few episodes where there were multiple games like that last one in there where like a cheese happens and the games end in 4 or 5 minutes. And I always want to show every game. Like for the most part, I think like I maybe had like 1 or 2 games I didn't show for different reasons on the channel. But for the most part in these challenges, I show every single game. But I have been feeling like maybe I should just like cut those games out because I don't know if it really fits in like the videos of the challenge, you know? Like I guess it's a part of it because I get to defend cheese and you guys get to see how it happens. But sometimes I do feel like it might be better to just cut those games out and only show like real games. Like, I'm not talking about losses, by the way. I will always show losses in my games as well. Like I like it to be realistic. But those really weird cheesy games where I hold it without even getting to make my challenge units in like 4 minutes. I'm actually thinking like maybe I should just cut those out of the video and really just show the games where I actually get to do the challenge. I mean, let me know what you guys think. I know the challenge being real and authentic is also very important. So if you guys think for that reason I should just keep every game in, even if I play 7 games like that in one video, then I will obviously do that. But yeah, please let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very interested to hear your opinion. Now, oh wait, I'm actually going to send this out to proxy. I'm not getting cheesed. I feel like we've been getting cheesed a lot, so when I actually don't get cheesed, I'm pretty happy. Right, he could actually be doing a 2 racks Reaper still, or maybe like a proxy barracks on the map. I'm really glad I got the high ground there in time. If I didn't get the high ground, he might have been able to snipe my SCV, but for now, it's looking pretty good. And this is exactly why I need the Reaper, in case you guys forgot why I'm making a Reaper. If I didn't have it, I would have lost the game to that one Reaper again, which is really annoying. So, and now we're gonna get to make Hellions, which is great. Even if he does some kind of Reaper cheese now, I think our Hellions should finish in time to make it somewhat decent. And here's gonna be my second starport, of course. It might actually be a little bit too close, I think. I'm not sure if I like it there. Let me think about that. So the thing I'm thinking about is like normally I would want to go to the natural, right? Like if I do like my Raven timing attack, my 5 Raven timing attack I always talk about. I always want to go to the natural, but here I would have to fly the Ravens all the way around the main base because obviously you don't want to be flying over the main base. And at the same time I could do some harassment, but since in TVT I still feel like I'm on a little bit of a timer. I'm not sure if I want to waste my auto turrets early on yeah, killing a few workers and then maybe having my starport spotted. Like, that is not the ideal way for me to go about it, I think. Make sure that's mining. And then now I'm gonna get my starport here. I think I could actually take a little bit of map control here. Oh, he has Hellions too. Might mean that there's... Okay, I heard a Reaper grenade. It's probably 5 units that were there. There were probably 3 Reapers I didn't see. I actually only saw 2 Hellions, but... I think it's most likely that there were also 3 Reapers present there. Which is a decent opening for me. Like, if my opponent commits to any kind of Reaper Hellion attack, my Hellions can easily defend it, so I'm not worried about anything at all, really. Let's see if he's still in front of my base, though. Nothing to be seen here. Got my first Raven out. And my second starport's finished. Now, obviously, I'm just going to put this SCV on hold position. You know, one thing that annoys me... it's probably the same with a bunch of you guys. It annoys me if it says I have 1 idle worker, you know? So you could like patrol it, but you can also just hold position it so it doesn't show up as idle. And it makes it a little bit more pleasant. Because if my SCV shows up as idle here, every 5 seconds I will look at it again. It's like, huh? Where's the idle SCV? And it's just like automatic, you know? Like I will just keep forgetting that it's the SCV that's trying to hide over there. I'm actually going to hit a pretty nice 5 Raven timing here, I think. This map is pretty big, I have to say, so that is definitely a little bit scary. Like, his defenses might be relatively in order. Put those there, and I think if I leave 3 Hellions at home, I should be able to move out with the rest. Gonna put a Raven on that side too, so I cover both my bases. Even if some things are really hard to deal with, like Banshees, I should still put myself in a position where I can defend it the best I can, right? Like, that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want a Banshee to sneak into my natural when I'm not paying attention. Or when my Raven is not there. Like, now at least I can pop down an auto turret and maybe, like, make it go back for a bit. But if my Raven was not in position, I would just lose a ton of SCVs and probably cry. Let's see, is that my... Yeah, that is my 3rd Raven, okay. Should I get my 3rd on location? I'm actually gonna get it, like, the far away one, basically. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. And then I can either get a 2nd starport or my double eBay after. Let's see. Or my... Well, I already have 2 starports. My 3rd starport, I guess, right? Well, it's time to go, I think. Let's make a move. Oh, he's gonna see all my Hellions, though. Ooh, I'm gonna lose a few here. That is a little bit rough. I mean, if he's gonna move out all the way, I think I'm gonna have a pretty good time, to be fair. Oh, yes. This fight looks nice. Wait, how is that Cyclone alive? What the hell? Come here. Oh, he's gonna drop the Vikings. Massive mistake. He didn't know I had even more Raven energy. I mean, I'm just gonna run past it. There's no way I'm fighting freaking... how many was that? 4 auto turrets? Okay, I'll just disable that one before going in. And I'm actually gonna go for the workers here, I think. Oh, a little bit of a miss micro there. I think I lost 1 Raven too many. Now I'm gonna get on top of the SCVs here. Let's go. This is looking really nice. Even if a tank finishes, I'll still be able to melt so many SCVs. Let's hit some gases up. You know, it was really funny. I looked at my base, and for a second I thought I made a mistake because I have 2 eBays. Maybe. Actually, no Eba from Twitch chat. He's in my Twitch chat sometimes. He's actually a 6k Zerg, roughly, I want to say. So yeah, he's clearly aware of what's going on here. I'm a little bit afraid that he attacks me though. Like, the Vikings are pretty annoying. I'm actually just gonna get a few turrets up around here. I mean, if I get my 6 gas up, I'm not gonna have too much to worry about anymore, of course. Get my Ravens repaired. Even get my building armor upgrade. Probably should get building armor first because it actually takes a little bit longer. Wait, I just make a 30. Why did I just make a 3rd eBay? That's not very smart. Let's see. Where is he going? He must be doing something with the Vikings, right? Because they were out on the map. See if we can get a nice hit on those Marines. Oh, he stimmed for them even. Yeah. I mean, at this point... Oh, he's actually... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He's just checking back at home. He was probably expecting another attack. Dropping an auto turret there. I actually have 6 Ravens. It might not be that crazy for me to... try to go in the main now, because obviously at this point I just want to keep being ahead. I could lose this game by attacking into him directly, which is not what I want. I could maybe get a sensor tower up here as well. That'd be pretty nice. And then flying into the main does... What if I make a turret here? That's actually pretty genius, I think. Making a little camp here. Alright, the better we get, guys. Every time we get a little bit better. Oh yeah, this is going to be perfect. He's not going to expect this. And I'm actually going to have my turret to fall back to. Can I block this? Oh, almost. Oh, I did actually block it. Let's go. That's epic. Alright, nice. Okay, now I know he has... yeah, he's coming for this, but actually... he's like, what the hell? That's actually a sick... This is my best move of the show so far, guys. I'm telling you. This is actually... my brain is enormous sometimes. Alright. He's scanning. Just to make sure. Oh, he did scan. I didn't even see it. He can't believe his eyes, guys. The turrets. Alright, I mean... Oh, this is gonna be hard, I think. Watch this. Yes. This is gonna be beautiful. Can I get some turrets behind here? I actually want to kill the Vikings too. There we go. Oh my god. My turrets are going absolutely ham right now. I think I can probably just walk into his base. Or well, fly, walk. Whatever you call it.
Not enough.
That's pretty funny. Couldn't believe his eyes, guys. That's the YouTube effect right there. He's gonna kill one of my Ravens. He's gonna lose every single SCV he ever had for it though. Well, that's actually not quite true. He's getting my starport, so I'll make another one here. Let's see. I'm gonna get some more turrets up. What is really sick is that my... because I get my... I've been YouTubed, you have been. Happens to the best. What was I gonna say? Because I get my Raven upgrades early, right? My planetaries and turrets are instantly very good too. Like, I didn't really think about this benefit because it's mostly just about the auto turrets. You will have a better army than mine. I don't think it would work out for him though. He can try, but I think, you know, by the time he gets there, I'll probably have 1,000,000 bases. I'm trying to add as much content here as possible. He's typing exclamation mark IQ because that's a command in my Twitch chat. If you want to know what your IQ is, guys, check out my Twitch stream. Type exclamation mark IQ in the chat. 100% accurate test. No scam, promise. Alright, I think it's time to go for a little bit of a finishing blow, maybe.
Upgrade complete. Add on.
Even Simba. I did have that one fight. Do you guys remember the episode where I played against the map hacker? Where I basically killed an entire max protoss army with just auto turrets from like 16 Ravens. Gotta do the Maru. I'm coming in, baby. Oh, I misclicked. That was a little bit rough. It doesn't matter, though. Die? He's gotta do the Maru. Instantly dies. This is nice. I love myself a little bit of banter, guys. People having a little bit of fun with me, my challenges. Oh, he's making ghost! Ah, that is what the Maru is. Actually, genius. Good old Iba. I think Iba is actually, in case you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure Iba is like a 13-year-old Grandmaster or something. Like, it's actually sick impressive. He might be the new Cero in a few years. It's okay, buddy. Oh, poor guy. Alright. Oh my god, he had 2 supply left. Actually, it would have been really funny to see what would have happened if he got some ghost out, you know? Like, if he actually got, like, fat TMPs on my Ravens. Obviously, he was a little bit too far behind. I still think my move here, this turret, best turret I've ever made. Not gonna get any better than that. But anyway, after the first cheesy game, this was the actual nice warm-up. Let's keep going. Ah, we got a protoss. Alright, for a second I thought we were gonna have a rematch, but we got a protoss. And as you guys can see, we actually got exactly 4995 OMR. I'm pretty sure that's what I said, right? That I would get if I won. Or did I say 4996? Not completely sure. I know I was very close anyway. So we need 5 more MMR, guys, to get to... for a second I was gonna say Grandmaster, but to get to 5k with Heli and Raven to Grandmaster. And 5k is also... I feel like 5k is the real first stepping stone. Where you can kind of think... Maybe we can get Grandmaster, you know? Maybe we will get there one day, so that's really awesome. This guy, I don't think we've played him before. What scares me is that he has a carrier portrait, because carriers are a little bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I do think, honestly, Ravens are probably way better against carriers than freaking Ghost are. Like in the Ghost challenge, if I play against carriers, I just cry, because there's just literally nothing you can do. But like, I think with Ravens, it's probably going to be very hard, but maybe there's more you can do with Ravens, I think. And I say that because if there's like 4 carriers, you already don't want to fight them at all with your Ghost. But if there's 4 carriers and I have 12 Ravens, I can still kind of disable them and at least like kill their workers with my Ravens flying into the bases and stuff. So maybe it's wishful thinking, but I feel like if we play against a mass carrier guy with the Raven Heli into GM episodes, we will probably do better than with the Ghost Challenge. Like with the Ghost Challenge, I've given up on it, honestly, to play against carriers. But with the Raven, have we actually played against someone making carriers? I don't think so, right? I think the only Stargate we've played against so far are like people going Proxy Oracle. I feel like we played against Proxy Oracle twice or so. I don't remember playing against anyone making carriers or anything like that, though. Now let's make sure he's not cheesing us. Keep in mind after the tragic episode we had where oh my god, that SUV, oh, almost actually boxed him in right here. After that tragic episode we had when I lost to 2 Zealots because I was only allowed to make Hellions and Ravens because I went too hard on myself. We are now allowed to make early game units if we get cheesed, so that's nice. This build actually flows pretty well though. I can go around with my Reaper. I'm still gonna get my reactor in time for the Hellions. And I think this build is actually just perfect for the Raven Hellion challenge. And if I really need to, I can make Marines. You know, I'll cancel the reactor, get some Marines out. In this case, probably not necessary. He had 2 pylons and his gateway was at home. So that's all perfect. Now, this Reaper does allow for some more outplays, but I'm not sure yet if I want to use this Reaper on the offense. So far, I'm just using it to scout around my base for proxies, and like, there's actually a few really cool moves. And this is a move that sounds like a pro gamer move, but it's actually not that hard to execute, to be honest. It's that what you can do with a Reaper is if there, let's say he has a gateway wall and an adept in the middle, you can throw your grenade to jump the adept out of the wall and run in with the Hellion. So if you play a Hellion-based style, you can do some really cool attacks with the Reaper grenade. But I think I'm not sure if I'm ready to use the Reaper aggressively yet. I wouldn't mind getting some scouting done. Yeah, maybe that's actually alright. I'll get some scouting done. Not hunt any probes. Actually, I'm not even going to show him my Hellions if he's just going to stay there. He's just damaging my CC anyway, which is obviously fine. But like, knowing if he's playing Stargate would be pretty cool. Let's see. He has a blind battery. That's interesting. Let's see what he has. It is... I'm gonna... Yo, I was just gonna say, I'm getting Stargate vibes. Alright. We're actually running into a Stargater, and that means I have to make an engineering bay, because else I will lose 5 gajillion workers to 1 Oracle, which is unpleasant. Now, this is gonna be weird, guys, because I feel like I've been worried about this in the comments for ages, and I've been kind of anticipating playing against the Stargates, but we haven't actually ran into anyone playing Stargate, but now that has clearly changed. I'm definitely gonna go for some damage here. Oh, not the best first volley there, only killed a few workers. Can I get into the main, maybe? Is micro with the Oracle was not... Oh, yeah, I used microing it now. It was not great at the start. Get a double kill here? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get some turrets down. How am I gonna... I think I'm actually just gonna send all my units across all the time, guys. I don't think I'm gonna be sitting back here at all. Because these oracles will mess me up at some point. Especially if he gets phoenixes out too. That's gonna be even more terrifying. So I'm gonna send all my units across the map and try to kill as many workers as I can. That's the plan. He's gonna fly into my main, but I do have that turret up. Now he could kill my tech lab. It's not the worst tech lab ever to lose though, to be fair. Let's see. Yeah, he's not quite in position here. Let's get a good shot. There we go. And now that's a lineup. Another one. Yeah, that's beautiful. Raven is coming in. He doesn't have this base in the back. Kind of surprising, to be fair, but... Oh, there we go. Oracles are still not home. Gonna drop it. Oh, that is a phoenix that's building. That's gonna be a little bit rough. I'm actually gonna make a turret here as well. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna hide these ravens in every corner on the map, basically. I am very strongly considering making a planetary at the front of my base. I think I'm actually gonna try do that after my third. Like, keep in mind... No, I'm not here. I'm not here. No! I have a turret, though. Wait, am I gonna kill Phoenix? Imagine. He's gonna let my Raven escape. Oh, no. He's not. Okay. Yeah, this map is pretty nice because I get to... Wait, is he actually... No, there's no way he's gonna let my Raven escape. I get to take this back base is what I want to say all this time. Which is really nice. So then, if I make a planetary in front of my base here, I would still be defending 3 bases instead of just 2, which is fantastic. Wait, he let my Raven escape? Oh my god. That is a little bit of an oversight, I guess you could say. Now I have another Raven coming in here. Ooh, that's a probe mining. Okay. So he does have that base. Yeah, the kind of shitty part is that these Hellions can never really do anything. This might be the most like challenging macro game yet, because I cannot really macro up an army and then kill him like I'm doing for the most part, or like defend and kill them with ravens. Because every raven I send out on the map is just like a massive risk. So yeah, that's definitely a little bit scary. Now what I'm gonna do, I need to avoid being seen by that cybercore. I'm just gonna send them in 4x4. Okay, my base here is done. You can go there. Ooh, a stasis, okay. Oh, that's a lot of kills though. That Raven is doing very well right now. And now I can actually go again? This... You know, I feel like I have killed a lot of workers here. Okay, he saw. Oh, this is gonna be big too. Let's go. Many more workers going down here. Oracles killed them so fast though. Can we get a big hit? Not quite. Oh, wait, these actually got out of stasis. I didn't even realize that was gonna happen. If I realized that faster, maybe I could have done something with it. Oh, another double kill? He's out of energy on those. Alright. I mean, we're definitely ahead in the worker count. I'm not sure if that's all that's gonna matter, though. Does he even have unit? It doesn't seem like he really has units, honestly. Can I maybe go across the map? I think I'm gonna try... I'm actually gonna try to take a base here instead. I'm also gonna move across with these SCVs. And just try to get, like, some turrets established. Die. There we go. So the Phoenixes, yeah, the Phoenixes are gonna come at some point for sure. That is obviously predictable. He's just gonna lose it to a turret. That's fascinating. There we go. And then I'll get like some turrets up here. Ooh, wait, he actually has no unit at all. Where are the units at? The Raven fights are so cool. They will always be cool. Okay, let me target that battery. Wait. I thought I had more auto turrets available here. Wait, actually... That's it? There's nothing more? Oh, he's going for carriers! Guys, his portrait was accurate! We actually read him based on his portrait. What a timing attack we hit before carriers then. That's actually insane. Gonna kill these workers too. Wow, okay. I guess this style is better against carriers. Now, obviously we didn't actually get to play against the carriers themselves, but this was a beautiful game, guys, because we played against Stargate. 64 workers killed against 1. We played against Stargate and we absolutely annihilated him. His oracles are good against the Hellions. He made 2 phoenixes. I'm not sure what happened to the second one, actually, but he made 2 phoenixes to hunt my ravens, and I was still able to deal with it with ease. And that was the game we got 5k with. Now, we had one really short game at the start, so as always, I'm going to play a bonus 4th game. Let's go. Alright, the final... Ooh, we got a rematch. Rematches are always scary, guys. We knew the drill. In these challenges, playing a rematch is insanely difficult because he knows what I'm gonna do. Now, it does seem like... it's kind of random, but maybe there's some ladder psychology here. That this guy has a carrier portrait and he made a carrier in a situation where you wouldn't normally go carriers. So it's very possible we're just playing against someone who's gonna make carriers no matter what. Which I actually think would be pretty interesting. Now, the scary part here, if this guy would just make mass Phoenix, you know, I'm not quite sure what I would do about it, to be honest. Like, that actually sounds like it might be hard, or more than hard, impossible to beat. But I guess we're gonna find out. I really did enjoy the last game, actually, because despite the Stargate, we honestly destroyed him. It wasn't even close in the end. And that was an almost 5k protoss, which is impressive. And now we are the 5k Terran. We did reach 5k, which is a pretty big milestone. Always very happy to reach 5k in my challenges. And then, yeah, let's see if we can actually keep it in this game. Because now we might obviously be getting blind countered a little bit. Now, I was about to scout early because I can tell that I'm feeling a bit paranoid. Because normally, I always follow the rules with the scout time against protoss. I scouted 18 and stuff. But here, I was actually very tempted to just scout earlier. So I'm already feeling a bit paranoid. Now, people always have play styles. And very often, people don't really change it, even if they saw what you did. So if this guy would adapt, knowing my strategy, I would guess that he probably does the exact same build, but he just makes like more phoenixes instead, or maybe like walls off his base, or makes adaptations like that. But people don't really like changing their playstyles completely. So I would think it's unlikely that he's proxying me. It would be a good strategy, of course, but yeah, he is making an expansion. Oh, he's actually walling this off. Okay, that is interesting. That is not the wall off I meant. I meant walling off the freaking natural. So that is actually a very interesting adaptation there. Totally makes sense though. Like that's good by him to do. I'm gonna kill the probe for free, which is nice. And then I guess just for a habit, I'm gonna scout around my bases anyway. See if there's a proxy to find. And then we're just gonna go into my standard play. I did really like scouting with the Reaper. Like I don't want to do damage with the Reaper, but I do kind of want to scout. Because in that game, for example, if I didn't see a Stargate was coming, maybe we just die to one Oracle, which would be a little bit sad. So now I have the Reaper anyway, I feel like I might as well jump into his base with it. Especially because he didn't wall this part off. Actually, on this map, maybe you can't even wall off the Reaper cliff, right? Thinking about it. You need to wall this off and this, which seems like quite the challenge to say the least. Here we go. I'm going to produce my Hellions just like the last game. My C is probably going to finish unless the Adapter arrives now. Which is great news. And then I'm gonna jump to his main. Let's see what we have. I would guess it's probably Stargate again, but who knows. It's a Twilight Council this time. Okay, that is actually funny, because maybe he feels like he lost because he played Stargate last game, but like the Stargate is definitely scarier than the Twilight, so that's actually funny for me to see. Like that is his adaptation. Now obviously he could be going for that 4-gate blink stuff, like we've played against it before. We do definitely have our defense against it by playing Mass Hellion. Now, against Twilight, I have something to consider. Against the Stargate last game, it was an absolute no-brainer to just send all of my units across, because the least I could do was keep his oracles and stuff at home. Now, I might not actually want to sacrifice my Hellions for worker damage, because the way I defend blink attacks, in case this is the first episode you guys watch, is by making a lot of Hellions and then using my anti-armor, or my anti-armor missile from the Raven. So I might actually want to keep this amount of Hellions to snowball. And actually, now I just mentioned it, I don't think I told you guys to subscribe yet. So if you're still watching, you're most definitely enjoying the episode, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future challenge videos. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, okay, this looks like it is indeed gonna be that 4-gate blink. I'm actually gonna cancel that Corvid reactor. Because then I can afford my factory a little bit faster. Like, I don't think I necessarily need that much energy on the Ravens for this. I just need a gajillion Hellions. And that, yeah, it sounds simpler than it is, because it's definitely not always been easy to defend these attacks. But, let's see. Definitely would be useful for me to know when he's actually moving out. One thing that is a bit insane about this strategy, by the way, is I need so many supply depots. A Hellion takes 21 seconds to build. If I have 2 reactors, I make 8 supply in just Hellions every 21 seconds, which is just absolutely insane. I think a depot is exactly 21. I need to make non-stop depots basically, or I can't afford just the Hellion production. And then I haven't even mentioned making SCVs and the Ravens yet, right? Is he gonna come into the... Oh, he's actually already here. Yeah, this is a pretty well executed 4-gate blink. Okay, he's gonna back off. That is a logical move. Let's make sure these guys mine, because I think I did misclick them for a little bit. I need to launch so many mules. Yeah, this is actually a bit intimidating, because so far the 4-gate blinks have always been hitting way too late. Like, I think this is the first protoss that's actually hitting it at a decent timing. I think this is more than a 4-gate blink probably, by the way. This actually looks like it's maybe even a 7-gate blink or so. I mean, I'm doing pretty well on the defense here initially, I think. Because he is just staying to fight, which is really good for us. Yeah, that is 5 gateways. Ooh, yeah, I think he may have gotten us with this strategy. It is pretty close still. No, I think he has us. All right. His blind counter worked perfectly, guys, and we have to give it to him. Obviously, blind counters, I mentioned at the start, are incredibly hard to deal with. And he did it well. Definitely could have executed a lot worse. And yeah, this is honestly just a well-deserved win. That's all I can say. Now, I'm gonna give it like one last go. Like, the thing is, this economy is completely untouched, so it doesn't matter. Unless I could kill these while warping in somehow. That would be nice. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, though. You know, the Hellions are not doing as bad as you would think they do. Even without the anti-armor missile. Alright, GG, well played. He deserves this win. It was a good blind counter. And yeah, to be fair, I don't think there's any kind of rule that can really offset it. It's just, if you play the same guy twice, it's just always going to be hard. But I do think it's really interesting to see what blind counter they choose, because a lot of times people have failed trying to blind counter me, which I think is like, it makes the challenge even cooler, you know? So I'm definitely not changing any rules because it is blind counter. It's just he chose the right thing and he executed it properly, and that was it. So well done by him. I think today we went 3-1. We probably did lose our 5k MMR, but in any case, we're going to be really close for the next episode. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.